Hello, my friends. My word, it has been a long time since we have broken bread. And I figured it's time, because I've had a few messages from people saying, what is going on? When you're going to get back onto the channel? We want an update. So here it is. There have been a few other developments. And one of them will become very clear round about now. Meraai does not have a bonnet at the moment. Why does Meraai not have a bonnet at the moment? Well, now, before I start this, I've had a lot of messages from people saying, oh, you got to stop dissing the oaks, who worked on it, enough now, just suck it up and you got to get on, move on. Brews and brewesses, you can't just move on when your life savings and your life over a 5-year period has been totally disrupted by incompetence. And this is a prime example. The bonnet is not here because the bonnet is rusted murtu. Rusted. What they did, they painted the outside look very pretty, and then they sealed the inside with something that was not rust proof. This inside was rusted away. There was a blister that popped up on the bonnet of rust underneath the paint. The hinges over here, which hold the bonnet in place, and this bonnet is heavy, man, were almost totally rusted through. So we are now having a fiberglass bonnet made, and I need to go now and see how that's coming on, because of our history, I'm really nervous, and I hope the oak is doing it, knows what he's doing, because it's a big job. But first, I need to show you Meraai's new artwork. These are designed by a dear friend and tattoo artist, Marissa Noordegraaf. I went for her compass in colors of my choice, and then she made this unique design for me. They are not your run-of-the-mill decals, and she will custom design something for your vehicle. Mini Meraai has also received the Marissa treatment. You can find Marissa's details on her website at pondandgardenplants@gmail.com. So yeah, if you want them designed, or you want something unique designed, contact Marissa. Before we head over to check that bonnet out, something else is our staircase. You will notice where the staircase was is now a chasm. The reason being, we have fought with the staircase since day one. You will all know, regular viewers, that we totally redesigned it. And the guys at Catchup did a wonderful job, and it was working good, but it was still a bit of a mission, and it had to do with that bottom step. And it is heavy. It is so heavy. Everything on the vehicle is actually heavy. That bonnet weighs a ton, so the fiberglass will help there. So what we are doing with these stairs is we are redoing them totally in aluminium, heavy duty aluminium. Same sort of design, just an improvement on that bottom step. And our mate Tyron from Catchup is busy doing that. Right, let's get to that rusted bonnet that East Coast Scratch and Dent made for us. The new bonnet is being made by a company called Mike's Fiberglass. This is the mold this from the steel bonnet. And they use this mold to make the new bonnet. But on this mold, you can see the marks where the rust had popped through. So all those little blemishes, they've had to sand out on the fiberglass bonnet. The most difficult part of this process is removing the fittings from the rust bucket bonnet. Now that bonnet is made, what the guys here have to do is remove all these sort of anchor points from the old bonnet and put it in the new one. So they've got to grind off this framework that you can see on the old bonnet and put it in there. Fortunately, the welding from the frame onto here wasn't done really that properly or well. So it's quite easy for them just to cut it off. A day later, I stopped by Mike's Fiberglass and there has been progress. The frame has been removed from our old bonnet and installed on the new fiberglass bonnet. When we next break bread, it will be to give you guys the Meraai Grand Tour. So that's all I've got for you right now. I really do want to give you a guided tour of everything. And I've been saying it every time you see me. And every time I see you, there's something else that we need to sort out. But only when she's 100% will I show you around. Okay, that's from me. Please, everybody, look after yourselves and just keep safe.